Okay, for this project, this is the lace I'll be using, and I went ahead to spread that on my bridal satin. As you can see, I already placed my pattern paper, already spaced them out. If you didn't watch the previous video on how I did the cutting in details, just check it out. Okay, after then I added seam allowance to the sides, and right here I was just checking the measurement of the sides to ensure that I don't have any excess on any part of the skirt, either the front or the back. As you can see, the selvage are not equal as well. At this point, I did slit it in between and cut out the excess in between. So by the time I'll be joining back, I have this curve instead of a straight M line. Can you see? So by the time I will be joining that, I have a curve selvage. So the most challenging part of this dress, as you can see, I have a lot of excess along the trim line. Well, what I just did was to trim out the lace first. I could have done that last, but that's fine. Then I added extra lace to the M line of this. Then how do I do that? I just split the selvage of that lace at the back as well. I split it at the length it's got to, leaving out the selvage area to be at the end. Then I split it, open it up so that the lace you just want to add is in between, you know just like that, as you see me doing right here. So you want to add the extra lace in between the selvage, so you have that in between the selvage, and the selvage still remain at the end of the train length. It would have made more sense if the patterns of the lace I have left is similar to that already cut on the skirt part, but it's quite different, but that is fine. I had to blend it all up using, gluing some lace applique to distract the seam lines, just like you would do an applique right on a dress. If you haven't seen that video, now I did applique, check it out. It's very detailed and you can learn a lot from it. So I added this and I already cut out the sides as well. I'm trying to arrange it right here to know how I'm going to sew it. If you can pin it down at this point, I actually pin it down because that will make sewing much more easier. And I made sure that I have excess seams just to cover up for the seam I will be holding in. After that, I realized that I have excess on my bridal satin, which was not aligning with the lace, and I decided to cut that out. So it's best for you to arrange your lace fabric first before cutting them on the sides to avoid issue. So the next video I'll be showing you a detailed, if you haven't seen that video, just check how I did the designing, cutting out applique with scissors or soldering iron. Which one do you think is the best to do that? I explained everything in that video. You can use scissors, you can use soldering iron, but it all depends. So you need to watch the video to really know how you go about the design. To have a very clean design, you need to distract, like I said, you need to distract the seam lines. So after distracting this, so that everything looks so infused together, and the best way to do that is to make use of uyu gum to cut out pieces of applique design that looks similar. I glued it down, but I couldn't use uyu gum because I already exhausted them on the bodies. So I went ahead to use candle wax gum since it's at the M line and it won't really be tacky because I used just minimal. And at that point, I already did that, and the fit of this dress is just so amazing. The flow, it's what I expected with just 3 yards of lace, and it did justice to it. Everything synced in perfectly. Thank you for watching to this point. I really appreciate all the likes and comments. If you are yet to subscribe at this point, please do so I am encouraged to make more videos like this for you. And thank you for staying up to this point. My next one, bye.